YouTube? What's up? It's Magnus. Today we'll bring you an unboxing video and install video of the eBay Auto Day Plus 12,000 pound winch. There's the box. Team lift, weighs 80 pounds. Here's the instructions. Okay, here's your, when you first open it, this is what inside looks like. There's your hardware bag, your wire controller, your hook, and that is for the Badlands hook that I got to go with this. There's your control box. There's your actual winch right there. And like I said, here's your control box that goes with the winch. You have to attach that to the top of the winch and wire it in. There is your wireless controller. Goes with the winch. Very nice. And your Haas also comes with this setup. Heavy duty, very nice piece right there. Set it to the side. Okay, I got the Badlands Apex winch. It's rated at 12,000 pounds. You see it beside the stock hook, a lot larger. There's the part number for that. All right, and also here we have the control box laid out. You got your long red and black wire, that's your ground, and your positive, that goes to the battery of the vehicle. The 3 short wires, they go to the actual winch. It's color coded, easy setup. I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, the small thin black wire goes to the bottom of the winch for ground. And the end of the long battery terminal wire, it shares a ground with that wire also. Here's some shots of the winch here. Very nice unit. Did some digging, and this company actually produces parts for some of the better known or name brand winch companies. So I'm pretty excited. I think it's going to be a good unit. Here are the quick connects I'm going to be using to install on the truck and winch side for easy removal. When I'm done with the winch, I can just unsnap the coupler here and put it up. Here's the hitch pin we're going to be using. It's a locking hitch pin. Okay guys, I got another tip for you. If you're going to be using one of these locking style hitch pins, make sure you take some kind of lubricant like WD-40, PB Blaster, and spray it on the inside of this lock, because you have no idea how many times I've seen people with these style of hitch pins and they throw them on the truck, forget about them, and when they get ready to take them off, the keys don't work because the locking mechanism is dried out and seized. Spray on the inside of the lock. You got to wear the cap. Make sure you put your cap back on, and you should be good to go for leaving it on the vehicle for an extended period of time. Because if you don't, you're gonna have to sawzall this pin lock off of your vehicle, and that's not fun. Right. All right, we got a winch tray in the receiver. Got the pin in. I'm gonna double check all the hardware to make sure it's tight, and then we're going to get ready to put the winch on. And one more thing too, this winch weighs 80 pounds, so get you some help when you're trying to lug it around. Of course, I don't need help, but still, and then if you need to move it, get help. The box had team lift on it, so but yeah, just do yourself a favor. If you're not in good shape, be careful with this winch, because if you grab it, you think it's lighter than what it is, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna hurt yourself. But yeah, it's 80 pounds, so just watch out for that. All right, we're getting ready to secure the Haas to the winch tray. When you get your hardware bag open that came with your winch, you're gonna have 4 bolts that are small and 2 larger bolts. Those 2 large bolts are what you use to secure your Haas to your winch bumper, tray, or whatever you're mounting your winch on, and they're 3/4. Okay, we're getting ready to secure the winch to the tray. We got 5/8 bolts, these square nuts. Put your bolt in through the bottom, top of your tray. You're gonna slide your nut in with your lock washer. Don't know where it is now, but lock washer goes in, and this is how the winch is secured to the tray with this locking system. Go ahead and preload these in the winch, because once you get in the position on the tray, there's no way you're gonna be able to put these in because your hand won't be able to get in there. So go ahead and put these in now while the winch is sitting out. And I went ahead and found these to go on the bottom of the tray when I secure it. If you on my channel, you know I like overbuilding stuff. I go too far. I like thinking far as ahead as I can. So, because this is what's holding the winch to the tray. So, and I don't like the way those washers look. So, I'm gonna put these on there, give a little more security. Alrighty. All right, we got the winch secured to the tray. I went ahead and put on the Apex hook. Looks good. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the box. We're gonna wire it to the winch and gonna dig our wire from the truck out so we can measure and see how much we need, so I can put the quick connects on and get those clamped down. Okay, quick connects. All you do is the same thing when you're putting on terminals. You're securing your wire back. You're gonna screw that down clockwise on the wire. So you gotta press that on with the vise. And when you're installing these, all you do is, and make sure you pay attention also to the positive and the negative, because when you hook these up to the other side of whatever connection you're making, you want to make sure the wires line up and are consistent. But that lip there, when we get done pressing it on, we're gonna stick it in here, and that's gonna actually hook on to that tab that's in there and lock it in place. Just makes it easy on your, when you're doing a setup like this, where you're gonna be taking the winch on and off, and so you have to get a wrench every time and unscrew the wire leads. This is just, it makes it easier on you. Okay. Wiring the winch is as simple as can be. Everything's color coded. Your 3 short wires, yellow, black, red, is match them to the terminals. They're 9/16. And then your ground down here, this is a 1/2 inch nut, and you hook your small wire from the control box to ground it to the bottom of the winch, and then the battery terminal ground wire, you attach it to that same terminal as well. All right, but that's it. That's all you do with the wire, and then you put your weather covers over after you get them tightened down. All right, guys, we got the ends placed on the wires for the quick connects. Now we're gonna back Scourge up over to the vise so we can press them on. We get them pressed on. We're gonna slide the quick connect ends on and hook the battery leads in the front, and get this thing a whirl, man. See if it comes to life. All right. Okay, this is the truck end. We got the ends pressed on. It's a little weather cap. I'm gonna show you inside of there so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, see how the prong has a lip, and when you press it in, it snaps in place. Okay, that's how that looks. And this is how it looks without the actual wires installed. So we're gonna press these two on the winch side, gonna hook up power, and we're gonna give this thing some juice. Alrighty. So when you push these in, make sure you push them in until you hear it click with that blade in there. That's how you know it's in there good and secure. And when you're done, get you some dielectric grease and put it on the inside of these terminals. And if you're not using them, of course, you'll put your regular plugs on, but just putting that grease on there helps it when you're trying to uncouple and coupling them together. Okay. All right, we got our leads connected to the battery that we put in last week. And I'm just gonna show you again, in case you knew and didn't see how we did this, but we ran it down on this side of the frame, there, and of course out the back right here. Now we're gonna put the click connects together. I already got the wire controller plugged in, and see what this thing can do. All right, it's working. Sounds real good and strong. But yeah, it's oh yeah. That's nice, bud. That is nice. Satisfied. But yeah, man, we're going to cut you off here. And next week, we're gonna actually hook this thing up to something and let you see it in action, see it working. But oh yeah, and also make sure if you got a winch hooked up and that your vehicle, whatever vehicle you got it attached to, make sure it's running. I see so many people do that. They have a winch and they leave the vehicle off. They're trying to use it, and they get in and try to crank, and then they rarely get the vehicle started because it doesn't drain all the sit power of the battery, the stored energy, down to nothing. So make sure your vehicle's running when you're trying to use a winch. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all I got for you this week. Next week, like I said, we're gonna bring you this thing in action. And that's it, guys. I'm Magnus. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope this is informative. Hope you learned something. And maybe you think I'm crazy. It's all good. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of the weekend.